Welcome to a new episode of Discover Daily, the AI-generated podcast curated by Perplexity to satisfy your curiosity about the latest in tech, science, and culture. I'm your host, Alex, and my voice is powered by 11 Labs. Our mission is to bring you informative and engaging stories that expand your knowledge. So let's dive right into today's topics. Up first, Microsoft is developing a massive new AI model called MAI-1 with a staggering 500 billion parameters. This puts MAI-1 in the same league as OpenAI's GPT-4 and Google's Gemini Ultra models in terms of sheer scale. The project is being led by AI pioneer Mustafa Suleyman, who joined Microsoft after the company acquired his startup Inflection AI for $650 million. MAI-1 represents a major step up from Microsoft's previous language models and could potentially be integrated into services like Bing and Azure. Now, that's something I wouldn't have expected. Microsoft going all in on an AI model that's too large to run on consumer devices, but it highlights just how pivotal these massive language models have become in the tech world's AI arms race. The scale and complexity required means MAI-1 will likely operate solely in Microsoft's powerful data centers. Despite the immense computational demands, Microsoft sees huge potential in models like MAI-1. With the right training data and optimization, these large language models can exhibit remarkable language understanding and generation capabilities. Microsoft is betting big that MAI-1 will give them an edge over rivals in AI-powered services and products. That's the scoop on Microsoft's ambitious new AI model, MAI-1. Next up, we have an intriguing partnership between tech giants that could reshape how developers access knowledge. In a move to bolster its technical prowess, OpenAI has teamed up with Stack Overflow to integrate the platform's vast repository of coding knowledge into OpenAI's models like ChatGPT. By tapping into Stack Overflow's Overflow API, OpenAI can provide more accurate and contextually relevant responses on programming and technical topics. The partnership also allows for attribution of Stack Overflow content within ChatGPT's outputs. The strategic benefits are clear. OpenAI gains access to a wealth of vetted technical data to train its models, while Stack Overflow can leverage OpenAI's capabilities to build tools that streamline coding workflows. It's a win-win that could redefine how developers learn, build, and collaborate. Both companies are leaning into the power of community-driven knowledge. By combining OpenAI's cutting-edge AI with Stack Overflow's crowdsourced expertise, they can push the boundaries of what's possible in areas like code generation, documentation assistance, and bug detection. The first integrations are slated for the first half of 2024. Fascinating stuff in the world of AI and tech collaboration. Now, let's shift gears to an important medical breakthrough regarding a genetic form of Alzheimer's disease. In a new discovery, researchers have identified APOE4 homozygosity as a new genetic cause of Alzheimer's disease. This means individuals with two copies of the APOE4 gene variant are at significantly higher risk of developing the condition. While Alzheimer's was previously thought to arise from a combination of factors, this finding suggests APOE4 homozygosity can directly cause the disease in up to 20% of patients. The implications are huge, paving the way for specialized research, clinical trials, and potentially gene therapy treatments targeting this genetic form. However, it's important to note that APOE4 homozygosity is not the only genetic factor involved in Alzheimer's. Rare mutations in genes like APP PSEN1 and PSEN2 are linked to early-onset Alzheimer's, and recent studies have uncovered new genetic risk variants, particularly in populations of African ancestry. The discovery has sparked some controversy, with critics arguing the underlying disease processes appear similar across different cases. But most experts agree this genetic classification opens up valuable new research directions. By disentangling the role of APOE4 homozygosity, scientists can now design more targeted studies and therapies for this subset of Alzheimer's patients. It's a crucial step towards an era of precision medicine for neurodegeneration. Those insights into Alzheimer's genetics are bound to drive future research. Switching tracks, let's explore the glamorous and iconic world of Met Gala fashion. Few events capture the world's imagination quite like the annual Met Gala and its daring, creative fashion statements. From Rihanna's jaw-dropping 55-pound yellow cape gown to Lady Gaga's theatrical outfit changes on the red carpet, the Met Gala never fails to deliver iconic looks. Who could forget Zendaya channeling Joan of Arc in her chainmail Versace dress? Or Kim Kardashian's water droplet-inspired Mugler gown for the camp theme? These bold fashion risks have cemented the Met Gala as the ultimate night for unforgettable style moments. But the Met Gala's most iconic looks go beyond mere spectacle. They represent the culmination of months or even years of painstaking craftsmanship by the world's most talented designers and artisans. Take Rihanna's yellow cape, which took over 20 months to construct by hand. These outfits also showcase fashion as a true art form, capable of storytelling and cultural commentary. Blake Lively's transforming Statue of Liberty-inspired gown spoke volumes about American identity. Princess Diana's daring Dior slip dress challenged norms of propriety. Whether avant-garde, glamorous, or delightfully campy, the most unforgettable Met Gala looks transcend the boundaries of clothing. They become cultural artifacts that spark conversations and cement their place in fashion history. The Met Gala never fails to dazzle with its bold, creative looks. Finally, we have an innovative electronic warfare system that's turning heads in military circles. Meet Pulsar, Anduril's family of AI-driven electronic warfare weapons designed to jam devices like enemy drones. By identifying new electromagnetic threats and rapidly deploying tailored defenses, Pulsar can overwhelm a target's sensors and disable it within hours or days. Did you know? Pulsar's adaptive AI allows it to share threat data across the entire system, so every Pulsar unit learns to recognize and counter new threats in the field. This bleeding-edge tech has already seen action with U.S. forces like Special Operations Command. At its core, Pulsar relies on advanced electronic warfare techniques to disrupt and disable threats. It does this by bombarding targets with concentrated electromagnetic energy, jamming their communications and navigation systems. This could mean severing a drone's link to its controller or blinding its sensors. But what sets Pulsar apart is its use of AI to rapidly analyze new threats and automatically generate tailored jamming countermeasures. No more waiting months for manual updates. Pulsar adapts on the fly using machine learning models. The system is designed for both offensive and defensive operations across air, land, and sea domains. Anduril offers man-portable versions for troops as well as larger integrated models for bases and vehicles. By networking all pulsars together, the entire system becomes smarter with each new engagement. As electronic warfare heats up, militaries are racing to deploy AI-powered capabilities like Pulsar. The technology could prove decisive on future battlefields where control of the electromagnetic spectrum is paramount. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Discover Daily. We're grateful to our supporters and new subscribers. Without you, this podcast wouldn't be possible. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the links in the episode description. Don't forget to download the Perplexity app on Android or iOS to stay up to date on anything and everything you want to know. We'll see you back here tomorrow. So until then, stay curious.